Hey there, Soul Shines. It's Michelle here, and I'm sure hoping that this works today. It hasn't been that great. This is kind of funny. I even have butterflies in my background here. This is awesome. I'm just, I've been looking at things all day long, trying to decide what to say. So this morning, I wasn't doing too bad, and then I listened to somebody else's video and they were talking about narcissists and walking away from those toxic relationships and things like that. And I kind of went into self destruct mode. I have a tendency to worry about whether or not I'm being the way that somebody's talking about. And then I thought about a friendship that's kind of not happening right now, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, she's stepped away from me because I'm being narcissist, and I just went into a total funk. I was all the loneliness and the depression I've been feeling for a while just came right in my face, and so that was pretty crazy. But I decided to kind of browse through my emails and see what kind of emails I have. And I have this one person who I was following very regularly for quite a while. And then he kind of changed formats, and so I didn't really follow much. I found an email from him today, and I opened it. And he was talking about his anxieties because they just had a big move and just adjusting to change and stuff. And even though he's like consciously trying to step into all these beliefs about the universe having him and holding him, he there was some subconscious stuff going on with the yeah right whatever kind of attitude going on under there. And he had a line in his email that's talking about that he started talking about how he just needed to listen. And then he asked the question, who do you need to listen to? And my answer was the lonely me. I needed to listen to that part of me that was feeling lonely, that was calling out. And so I listened. And I found the part of me that kind of screams, what about me? As I'm a giver, I have constantly, like, as I've been doing some of the works from this book that I have the video from the other day. So I've been doing some of that. I realized that even as a little girl, I was always trying to do stuff for other people. I was trying to clean the bathroom like perfectly so that my mom would be happy. When I found out it was her birthday and I was like 3 years old, I went and got my favorite book to give to her because I was like, if it makes me happy, then it's going to make her happy. And so I was always doing those kind of things. As I was the one who saw the people that didn't have friends, and I'd go be their friend. So it was always, that's just kind of my nature. It has always been that way. And I don't do it, and I have never done it. And even now, I don't do what I do to receive back. It's like, yes, there's a part of me that would think it's be really cool if my YouTube channel got really big so that I started getting money. But if it never did, it's not that big of a deal to me. More, I like the numbers raising, not because of the money at the end, but because that's like more people wanting to hear what I have to say. And that's kind of where I'm thinking. And I'm sorry, I don't have a tripod and keep switching my back and forth. But even as there's a part of me that is like, okay, well, I'm giving you all my love. Don't you love me back? Give me back. Like that part of me that's saying, I'm doing all of this for you. Where's the love in return? That is the part of me that I've been working with today. And so my question for you is, who do you need to listen to in your situation? I'm currently in the process of imprinting and creating the beliefs that my efforts are returned, that that concept that what you put out, you get back tenfold. That if I'm constantly sending out the love vibration, then I'm going to get the love vibration back. I am imprinting and creating that. Interestingly enough, I was like having a pretty bummer mood, like even after doing all this healing work. It's just taking a while for it to process and stepping into that, owning that belief that the love I send out comes back to me tenfold. That's the belief I am, the affirmation and the belief that I am holding on to or creating in my life. And interestingly enough, I felt this strong prompting to look up something I haven't looked at for a long time. There's her name is Carolyn Mein, Mein, and she has 25 body types, and like she does stuff with essential oils with them and everything like that. But she's got this book that I had a long time ago, and from it I found out my type, and I just kept feeling like you need to find out the what the core belief is, the core limiting belief that your type has, and what it's loneliness, self-worth issues, and worry. Those are all strong things. Loneliness is like one of the hugest themes in my whole life. But as I was reading about it and reading about the personality, kind of some of the traits that go with this type, I was intrigued. There is an aspect that I've never quite believed, and that's this idea, because I'm a heart type, that this idea that when I go into a room, I can change the pace of the room. I never really saw myself as doing that. And so I just read off all the description to my daughter. She's almost 16. And so I read it off, and she was like, yeah, that's you, that's you, that's you, that's you. And when I got to that part about changing the rhythm in a room, she was like, yeah, you do. And it said, and if you can't change it, then you leave, or something like that. And I never really thought about that. My own attitude was what was creating the room around me. More so than most people. I never really kind of recognized that. And so I kind of played with it. And I decided to change my attitude and change the circumstances in the room, reminding me, and this is why I'm sharing this with this video. It reminded me that what I put out there comes back to me. That when I put out a positive attitude, I'm getting a positive attitude back. When I changed my attitude this afternoon and was like going for a higher vibration in our home, that's when everything happened. Now, that you don't have to be a heart type for that to happen. Everybody has that ability to raise their own vibration, and just having a high vibration attracts people around you. And you can choose to be an influencer. You can choose to believe that your energy will be that influential. And for me, it was instantaneous. I changed my attitude, the room changed just like that. And I've noticed that I do that. Like when people are not happy, I'm trying to cheer them up. When people are fighting, I'm trying to calm things down. I'm always constantly seeking for a way to create peace, and when I don't find it, I leave. So that applies, and the reason why I'm sharing that is because it was just another testimony to me. Testimony, if that's the right word or not, but it's just another kind of reminder to me that yes, the vibration I put out comes back to me. And so that's the part of me that I listened to today. I listened to that part of me that was even with God, and you don't have to believe in God, but for me it is God. This, like, I'm a good person. I try so hard to do everything you ask me to do, and when will I receive? I try so hard to do the law of attraction stuff. I do my best. I'm not perfect at it, but for a while I was like being really diligent with the mindset and everything, and really focusing on it. And The same concept, efforts unreceived. Like I put my energy out and the effort's not returned, and after a while it gets frustrating and I kind of quit. Um, so now I'm recognizing that the belief that I needed to hear from that little person inside of me, that belief is that my efforts are returned. My efforts are returned. And so my question for you is, who do you need to listen to? Do you need to listen to the universe? Do you need to listen to the angels? Do you need to listen to God? Do you need to listen to some part of yourself that is hurting and asking for help? Do you need to listen to somebody in your family? Do you need to listen to some part of yourself that is not hurt, but is wanting to encourage you and let you know that everything's okay? Who do you need to listen to? Now, I'm really hoping that everything I said gets through today. I had a 5.5 minute video yesterday and 2.5 minutes made it to you guys. That was pretty hard. But it is what it is. We had internet issues yesterday and then I was out and about. Anyway, I love you guys. Remember, everybody, to let your light shine big, bright, light, and beautiful. Be the incredible you that you were created to be. And I'll see you